Good afternoon. This is Akashvani, and I'm Anuja Kumar with the Midday News. The headlines. Cambodian King Norodom Sihamoni to hold bilateral meetings with President Draupadi Murmu and Prime Minister Narendra Modi in New Delhi this evening. Union Home Minister Amit Shah to chair an all-party meeting in Imphal today to review prevailing situation in Manipur. RBI says India's growth momentum likely to be sustained in current fiscal. 10 persons killed and 55 injured in a bus accident in Jammu and Kashmir. Delhi High Court rejects bail plea of AAP leader Manish Sisodia in connection with excise policy scam, and southwest monsoon covers entire Andaman and Nicobar Islands. And now the news in detail. King of Cambodia Norodom Sihamoni was accorded the Guard of Honor at Rashtrapati Bhavan this morning. President Draupadi Murmu introduced Prime Minister Narendra Modi, union ministers and other dignitaries to the king on the occasion. Norodom Sihamoni will have bilateral meetings with President Draupadi Murmu and Prime Minister Narendra Modi today. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar and External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar will call on the visiting dignitary. The King of Cambodia arrived in New Delhi yesterday on a 3-day visit to India. He was received by Minister of State for External Affairs Rajkumar Ranjan Singh. The state visit marks the culmination of the celebrations of the 70th anniversary of diplomatic relations between India and Cambodia, which were established in 1952. The visit is taking place after almost 6 decades, with the last visit being that of the current king's father in 1963. Union Home Minister Amit Shah is expected to chair an all-political party meeting in Imphal, Manipur today. Mr. Shah will review the prevailing situation and meet all stakeholders to restore peace and communal harmony in the state. Mr. Shah reached Imphal last night on a 3-day visit to Manipur. Just after his arrival, Mr. Shah attended a cabinet meeting in which rehabilitation and resettlement plans for the affected families were discussed. More from our correspondent.
The Union Home Minister interacted with the various women organizations at Raj Bhavan Imphal this morning. He is also going to meet leaders of civil organizations as part of the peace process. Afterward, Sri Shah will chair all political party meetings to be held at CM Secretariat. The Union Home Minister is visiting violent affected area of Churachandpur district and meeting tribal leaders there. Last night, the Union Home Minister called on the Governor of Manipur, Susri Anusuya Uike, and discuss on the present situation in Manipur. Jajit Thakrom from Imphal, Akashvani News.
The Delhi High Court today rejected the bail plea of AAP leader Manish Sisodia in the excise policy scam case. The court said that the allegations against Sisodia are very serious and possibility of witnesses being influenced cannot be ruled out. Former Deputy Chief Minister of Delhi, Manish Sisodia, is currently in judicial custody in the cases registered by the CBI and the ED. Sisodia was arrested by the CBI on 26th of February this year in the liquor policy case and was subsequently arrested by the ED on 9th of March over alleged money laundering in the excise policy. The allegation is that Sisodia and other members of the AAP connived to authorize liquor licenses to selective traders against bribes. 10 persons were killed and 55 others injured in a bus accident in Jammu today. The mishap took place in Jhajjar Kotli area. The bus skidded off a bridge and fell into a gorge while it was on its way to Katra. It was carrying passengers from Amritsar to Katra in Riyasi district. Soon after the accident, local residents and police rushed to the spot and launched the rescue operation. Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha has extended heartfelt condolences to the bereaved families and prayers for a speedy recovery of the injured. He expressed deep pain at the loss of lives in the accident and directed the district administration to provide all possible assistance to the injured. President Draupadi Murmu has expressed condolences over the death of pilgrims. In her condolence message, she described the accident as extremely unfortunate. The President wished the injured people a speedy recovery. The Reserve Bank of India, or RBI, has said that India's growth momentum is likely to be sustained in 2023-24 in an atmosphere of easing inflationary pressures. According to the RBI's annual report released today, the country's sustained growth momentum is going to be on the back of sound macroeconomic policies, softer commodity prices, a robust financial sector, a healthy corporate sector, and a continued fiscal policy thrust on quality of government expenditure. The RBI report, however, added that there could be downside risks to the growth due to the slowing global growth, protracted geopolitical tensions, and new stress events in the global financial system. The RBI's annual report for 2022-23 said its monetary policies pointed towards withdrawal of accommodation to ensure that inflation progressively aligns with the target and supports growth at the same time. Goa is celebrating its 36th Foundation Day today. On the 30th of May in 1987, Goa got its full statehood. Goa remained under Portuguese rule even after 14 years of India's independence. Goa was liberated from the Portuguese on the 19th of December 1961. President Draupadi Murmu, Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah have greeted the people of Goa on the occasion. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says today, as the government completes 9 years in service to the nation, he is filled with humility and gratitude. It was on this day in 2019 the Prime Minister took the oath of office in secrecy for the second term. In a tweet, Mr. Modi said that every decision made and every action taken has been guided by the desire to improve the lives of people. Mr. Modi said that he will keep working even harder to build a developed India. The Prime Minister has shared a website link on his Twitter account to showcase India's development journey in the past 9 years. He invited people to visit the website and witness how people have benefited from various government schemes. BJP President JP Nadda has described the 9 years of the Narendra Modi government as a regime of service, good governance and welfare of the poor. He said during the period, historic achievements have been made in the areas of national security, self-reliance, global status, economic empowerment and others. In a series of tweets, Mr. Nadda said it is being ensured that the government's welfare schemes reach the people standing at the last end. He highlighted that basic needs, including health, education, road, water and electricity, have reached the remote areas in the country. The BJP chief added that India is moving forward on the path of development even after COVID-19 global pandemic. Briefing media in New Delhi, Party General Secretary Tarun Chugh said India has seen transformation from policy paralysis to decisive policy framework in the last 9 years. He said it is a matter of great pride that India has become the world's 5th largest economy, overtaking even the UK, which had ruled the country for around 2 centuries. Mr. Chugh said that BJP has decided to launch a month-long mass outreach campaign to mark the completion of 9 years of the government. Tarun Chugh informed that Prime Minister Narendra Modi will launch the campaign from Ajmer tomorrow by addressing a rally.
इस 9वें वर्ष पर एक महासंपर्क का कार्यक्रम शुरू किया है। ये महासंपर्क का कार्यक्रम 30 मई से 30 जून तक चलेगा और जिसकी शुभारंभ इस महासंपर्क का आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी राजस्थान की धरती से अजमेर से कल एक जनसभा के महासंपर्क से शुरू कर एक महारैली द्वारा शुभारंभ करेंगे। इस तरह पूरे देश के अंदर 51 बड़ी महारैलियां होंगी, 500 से अधिक लोकसभा स्तर पर सभाएं होंगी, 600 से अधिक स्थानों पर प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस होगी, 500 से अधिक लोकसभाएं, 4000 से अधिक विधानसभाओं पर अलग अलग कार्यक्रम होंगे।
As the NDA government completes 9 years in office, Akashvani News brings a series of special stories on the initiatives taken by the government. Today we take a look at the intensified mission Indradhanush in Mizoram. The main aim of intensified mission Indradhanush is to fill the gap in the routine immunization coverage of infants and pregnant women hit by the COVID-19 pandemic. More from our Aizawl correspondent.
In Mamid district, 9,934 children are targeted under the intensified mission Indradhanush 4.0, first and second round. 91.1% of the targeted children and 99% pregnant women are covered under this scheme. District authorities have helped in carrying out house-to-house surveys by the health staff, and IMI sessions are set up to vaccinate all beneficiaries who were overdue for any vaccines. Along with IMI vaccine, intensified pulse polio immunization, IPPI, and COVID-19 vaccines are also administered. According to health officials, the routine immunization faced some hiccups, especially during the pandemic, as house-to-house campaign was made impossible and has affected the end result. The district authorities of Mizoram has also taken the part to reach out to Myanmar refugees, where health workers are sent to administer vaccines in their designated camps. Irene from Aizawl.
Union Minister for Jal Shakti Gajendra Singh Shekhawat has criticized Rajasthan government for slow implementation of the Jal Jeevan Mission and poor water management. Mr. Shekhawat was reacting to the use of force by the police against women protesting over not being provided tap water in their area of Jodhpur. The incident took place last Sunday. Mr. Shekhawat, an MP from Jodhpur, said that the central government is working on a mission mode to resolve the water problem, but alleged the state government is not serious about it. He said despite getting thousands of crores of rupees from the centre, the state government worked at a very slow pace. Citizens, especially women, troubled by severe water shortage in Khokharia area of Jodhpur city, blocked the Jodhpur-Jaipur highway last Sunday. The police had to use force to disperse the protesters from the highway. Southwest monsoon today further advanced into some parts of southwest and southeast Bay of Bengal, entire Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Andaman Sea, and some parts of east central Bay of Bengal. Talking to Akashvani News, senior scientist at India Meteorological Department, R.K. Jinamani, said that the conditions are favorable for further advance of the monsoon into some parts of the Maldives and Comorin area, some more parts of southwest, southeast and central Bay of Bengal during the next 2 to 3 days.
30th May, southwest monsoon has further advanced into more parts of southwest Bay of Bengal and almost entire southeast Bay of Bengal, Andaman Sea and almost all parts of Andaman Nicobar Island. It has covered also Port Blair. The monsoon has been late by almost 1 week for this area, but for further next 3 to 4 days, the conditions are favorable to monsoon further progress into more parts of Bay of Bengal. It can cover also parts of northeast Bay of Bengal.
Meanwhile, the IMD has predicted rain and gusty winds in northwest India during the next 2 days. It said hailstorm is expected in isolated places over North Rajasthan, Jammu Division, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand and Punjab during next 2 days. Rajasthan and Uttarakhand are expected to witness thunder squall today and tomorrow. Chennai Super Kings won its 5th IPL title by defeating defending champions Gujarat Titans by 5 wickets in the rain-interrupted match at Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad last night, chasing a revised victory target of 171 runs in 15 overs against defending champions Gujarat Titans. Chennai Super Kings reached the target in the last ball of the final over with a loss of 5 wickets. Earlier, Chennai Super Kings won the toss and opted to bowl. Gujarat Titans scored 214 runs for 4 wickets in stipulated 20 overs. Sai Sudarshan was the top scorer with 96 runs and Riddhiman Saha scored 54 runs. Chennai Super Kings Pathirana scalped 2 wickets while Chahar and Jadeja took 1 wicket each. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Cambodian King Norodom Sihamoni to hold bilateral meetings with President Draupadi Murmu and Prime Minister Narendra Modi in New Delhi this evening. Union Home Minister Amit Shah to chair an all-party meeting in Imphal today to review prevailing situation in Manipur. RBI says India's growth momentum likely to be sustained in current fiscal. 10 persons killed and 55 injured in a bus accident in Jammu and Kashmir. Delhi High Court rejects bail plea of AAP leader Manish Sisodia in connection with excise policy scam, and southwest monsoon covers the entire Andaman and Nicobar Islands. And with that, we end the Midday News.